Alright guys, welcome back to Nate Weekly, a show where I update you guys on everything I did in the week before and the coming week. This show is powered by The Telling Entertainment. Watch all of our fantastic content on thetelling.net for free. That is thetelling.net for free today. Alright, we're going to be talking to you guys about a few things today. This is obviously Wednesday. I think this should be... Oh, it's still technically August. This is August 31st, 2022. And I'm going to be talking to you guys today about my first water polo game update, a new network partnership that we have just recently launched, and new opportunities featuring my photos and videos. All right, let's get into the episode. All right, so the first water polo game was last week, or the day after that last episode came out, Thursday. That was, from what I'm aware of, that was the 25th of August, and we had a game event against Los Osos in California. Honestly, I think we did pretty good, being this our first game as a whole team. Sure, we were still missing some, but I think it went well. We had tons of people come out to see us. Most of them, because we're in Southern Orange County, Los Osos is pretty far away, but we still had tons of people to watch Los Osos. And we had some people from San Juan that decided to drive out there to watch us play a good game. JV had won by 24-4. And our varsity team had won by, I think it was 14-11. Overall, I think it was a good game. Because it was fun. I didn't really get a lot of play time, but I still got play time, so I got the participation for water polo now, so pretty psyched about that. I also got 2 minutes of play time, so I played the 4-5 side of the water polo, so I can talk you guys through this. So we have a water polo game, so think of a straight line. So we got the first and second right next to each other. Then we got in the middle, we got the center and the set guard, and we have next to them 2 more positions, the 4 and the 5. I play the 4 and the 5 typically, but because those are, I didn't get the ball. I stole the ball a few times. Our goalie, he played quite a bit that game. So honestly, I think it went well. So he seems pretty tired. He's still pretty tired. He did an amazing game. He played lights out. Lights out basically means that you play all 4 quarters, and that's pretty much it. We crushed them, and we hope to crush our next opponents. I will not be there for our first home game, but I should be there for the next game, or I should be going to the next game. I don't remember. I think it's Aliso Viejo, and yeah, I think it's Aliso Viejo High School. I'm not sure, but I think that's what it is. All right. So while this happened on Thursday, the day afterward, we also launched our first partnered channel with a very, very special creator, Meridian Pictures, and we're going to get into that in this next topic, next part of the show. All right, guys, this part of the show, I'm going to be talking to you guys about Meridian Pictures and our website. We just updated it to version 2. I think it was 2.1, and we added a new addition to where we're trying to make it look more of a streaming platform, and streaming platforms have channels. These channels, we have the Telling Network, which you can find all of our podcast channels, podcast, studio and lab channels, and entertainment series. But we also now have the Meridian Pictures. Meridian Pictures is a solo videographer where he goes out and he's made some stories. He has his most recent one, which is a jet series like Top Gun. He was taught how to fly a fighter plane. It wasn't a naval jet, but it still was a plane, and he still learned how to dogfight in the air and all that stuff. He learned land, take off, all that fun stuff. Honestly, a super cool series. I strongly recommend you go watch it. I don't know why you haven't. There's also he also had there's also a Titanic documentary, where it's a little, I think it was a 6 to 9 minute documentary about, because his ancestors are Titanic victims, from what I think it is. Could be totally wrong. Titanic victims, and he goes in to talk about his ancestors and how their experience, on how he thinks their experience was. Honestly, it was a pretty cool documentary. I strongly recommend you go watch it. He also has a series about treating about horses, and he also has a series on the Ladera Ranch community, where he goes into Ladera Ranch, California, and he goes and takes videos and promotional content for them. We also have his Sing Tricks videos, where he helped create some videos for Sing Tricks. And that's pretty much it on there as of right now. There are more things to come as he continues to bless us with his content. I strongly recommend you go watch it. If you guys are interested, please go to thetelling.net or go to thetelling.net/sign up and become a member today for free to watch all of this amazing content. More amazing content to come. We are planning to get more partnerships. And this is all, remember guys, this is all for free today. So make sure you guys go to thetelling.net or thetelling.net/sign up to become a member today and see all this amazing content. We're going to talk about going from our studio content related to our studio content. We're going to talk about my new opportunities for being a photographer and videographer. All right, guys, we're going to talk about my new opportunities for being a photographer and videographer. So recently, I've worked with San Juan Hills TV broadcast class, because I'm in that class, and I was able to get some new cool photos. If you guys have seen on my Instagram at Beatlaw Music on Instagram, you guys have seen some of them pretty good. From what I'm hearing back from other people, they think it's amazing. And to be honest, guys, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have never taken photography classes. I've never really held a photography, like anything related to photography besides my art and graphics class. But I translated a lot of my things for videography over to photography, and they kind of do sync up together. But honestly, it was a really fun time being there, and it was awesome. Like just seeing, like, for example, I went on the football field and I got to take pictures of football players, and we did get stories, which I will hopefully be able to share with you guys relatively soon. And yeah, so I got to take photos of football players, cheerleaders. I tried to take pictures of the marching band, but I couldn't figure out for the life of me how to set the camera up properly for nighttime photos or set my exposure right. So all of those came up terrible, but I did get some pretty good ones of the cheerleaders and the football players. They're all up on my Instagram. If you go to Beatlaw Music on Instagram, you will see all those photos right there on my feed. Make sure you guys follow my personal and my business/creator account, which is my personal one is at Nate Lawson 05. That is Nate Lawson 05, all one word. And then there's also my creator account, which is at Beatlaw Music. Again, that is at Beatlaw Music. Yeah, that's pretty much all that's happened. I also got to take cool pictures of the frost off water polo players at Capo Valley High School, where they were playing a tournament. So I got to take some cool pictures of some. I thought they were pretty cool shots. But I don't know. You guys could tell me. Go check out those videos / photos. Let me know in the comments, or let me review this podcast and tell me what you think. All right, guys, we're running out of time. Thank you guys so much for listening in today. Make sure you guys, before you leave or pause this episode, please make sure you go follow this podcast on all your favorite podcast platforms or the one you're currently using right now. Be sure to leave a review on that platform to help support me and to tell me me what you guys like about this show. If you guys are interested in hearing more from me, message me on Instagram. That is at NateLawson05, and go follow me on all my social platforms. Link is in the description. Thank you guys so much for listening in today. I hope to see you guys in the next one.